This one's called Backyard Life Cycles, and it's by Barbara Reed. And you'll notice in this story that all the illustrations, they're not drawn. They're made out of plasticine. So she's a real artist. You should take a close look at these pictures because they're very cool. And maybe you guys could try to make one like this at home. Backyard Life Cycles. Watch the monarch butterfly grow. The monarch butterfly lays its tiny eggs at the bottom of a milkweed leaf. After 4 days, the egg hatches and out comes a caterpillar. You can see the egg right there. The caterpillar eats milkweed leaves and grows very quickly. Soon, its skin gets too tight and the old skin splits open and falls off. Do you remember this from when we hatched monarchs in the classroom, and then we had a special lady that came in and we planted milkweed for the butterflies? In 2 weeks, the caterpillar is 5 centimeters long. It spins a silk button so it can hang upside down, and it looks like that. The caterpillar goes into a J shape, and then you know it's just about to cocoon. The caterpillar splits its skin one last time and reveals a chrysalis. Over the next 2 weeks, a butterfly will grow inside. When the butterfly crawls out of the chrysalis, it dries itself in the warm sun. And then it unfolds its wings and takes flight. The beautiful monarch butterfly flies from flower to flower, sipping nectar through its tube-like tongue, called a proboscis. Do you remember? It has like a straw, and it would stick the straw into the oranges that we put in the bottom and suck up the nectar. The next one is a sunflower. Watch the sunflower grow. The sunflower grows from a little seed. The seed has a hard shell to protect it from the cold winter snow. The spring rain makes the seed split open, and the root pushes into the earth to bring the water to the growing stem. So there's the seed, and here is the seed, and it's split open and a root is growing. The roots and stem grow quickly. In just a few days, there are 2 leaves, and they turn sunshine into food for the plant. The stem grows straight up, and soon there are more and more leaves. A big flower bud forms on the top. By the end of the summer, the plant is very tall. The bright yellow flower turns to follow the sun across the sky. In the fall, the plant dies and it droops, heavy with seeds. Birds and squirrels will eat most of the seeds, but some will stay hidden under the ground. Next year, they will grow into more big, beautiful sunflowers. Oh, here's another one. Watch the green frog grow. The green frog lays many eggs together in a mass of jelly. The jelly protects the eggs and keeps them warm under the cold spring water. In a few days, the tiny tadpole hatches. It lives under the water and attaches itself to the plants it finds there. Pretty soon you guys are going to start seeing tadpoles when you go down to the Mississippi on the edges here in Almont. The tadpole grows quickly and it begins to swim around and to eat the plants. By the time it is 8 weeks old, the tadpole has sprouted back legs. Now it gulps air from the surface of the water and eats tiny bugs. The tadpole's mouth and eyes get bigger and its tail shrinks. It still lives underwater, but now front legs are beginning to grow. Soon the small frog is ready to live on land, just like the big green frogs. One more, I believe. Watch the white oak grow. The tiny acorn grows all summer long, and it turns brown as it ripens. In autumn, the acorn falls to the ground, and it stays buried under leaves and snow all winter. When spring comes, the acorn swells, and a white root pushes into the ground. Soon a shoot grows straight up. It gets food from inside the acorn shell. It gets water from the root in the ground. Next, the tiny oak tree grows leaves. Now it's called a seedling. Under the ground, the seedling's roots spread and grow. When the tree gets bigger, it's called a sapling. The sapling grows taller each year. Its trunk gets thick and woody and brown. That looks like just like the trees that were planted in our playground. I would say they are saplings. The oak tree grows and grows and gets bigger and bigger. And when it's 50 years old, it starts to make acorns. The magnificent oak tree may live hundreds of years. And that's the end of the story. So we'll say goodbye to Lan. There you go. Bye, Lanny.